Today, I'm building the deadliest base in 99 Nights in the Forest with some defense blueprints. Look at these. So I have about 6, and I think you have 6, right?
I do.
Nice. These will be super useful. But the first thing we need to do before starting to build is get that campfire to at least level 3. All right, that's level 1. And that's a level 3 achieved. Oh yeah, now the next task on our list will be to make the map. This map will be super useful to know where we're at. I'm just gonna go ahead and place it right here, and perfect. Now we can see there's a fishing dock this way. And a house, bro, that's super lucky. And a tree house, yo, this spawn is crazy. But first, let's upgrade to the brand new crafting bench. And now we have access to the log walls. Also, we're not gonna stick to the defense blueprints only. We're actually also gonna be using these bear traps. These will be super useful to take down the cultists and the bears and the wolves. But for now, since it's almost day 2, I'm gonna go ahead and get a bunny foot for the pelt trader. The faster we can get the good axe and the good sack, the better. But obviously, since we don't have much weapons in this class, we're gonna have to chop it up with bunnies. Perfect, I've already got my bunny foot acquired. I'm gonna place that here for the pelt trader, and I'm gonna keep collecting trees so that we can make these log walls. And that is gonna be all the logs collected. Now, the pelt trader has arrived, so here you go, my friend. I'm looking for something good here. You know what? Good sack it is. Now that we have a good sack, we can actually collect saplings much easier. And the reason why we need saplings is to make ourselves a tree farm. The tree farm is literally the best way to gather some wood. I'm just gonna go and take all of these saplings, put them in my good sack so that we can chop this as soon as they all grow. Perfect. Let's drop and place. Drop and place. Nice. Now, the pelt trader is asking for a wolf pelt, so I'm gonna go explore to see if I can find some weapons and get myself the wolf pelt. We've got some coal, okay. And let's see, what can we find in this chest? Just give me a good axe. That's all I'm waiting for. A bandage. Okay, you know, that's actually pretty bad. Fuel canister, not bad. Even more coal, nice. And we found a house. Let's see, I always know there's gonna be a wolf hiding in these rooms, but hopefully I can get a weapon or a spear out of this. A leather body. You know what? That's not even that bad. All right, I guess it's time for me to fight this wolf. Come on, wolf, get back here. Nice. I'm doing great damage. Great damage. Now that the wolf has been taken care of, I can take this, take all the meat, and come back home since I'm incredibly hungry for some reason. And let's not forget these chairs. These chairs are gonna be super useful. Perfect. Now let's head back home. Oh, I'm actually starving. You know what? I'm gonna put this here and eat it up. Damn, that was... Oh, I didn't actually eat it. I just put it into my sack. Phew, that was close. But you know what? Let's make the campfire the next level. We're now level 4. Let's make sure these chairs go in here. Nice. These chairs actually give out so much wood. Look at this. And since we had a starving problem, I'm actually gonna go ahead and make ourselves 2 farm plots. Make sure they're straight next to each other, and perfect. I've been waiting for so long. And a rifle. You know what? Since I don't have a weapon, this will actually be useful to deal with the wolves, but still don't have myself a good axe, which is kind of annoying. But you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do, you know? Let's grab that radio. Let's try to loot towards these tents. All right, we're getting attacked. I must run away as fast as I can. I'm not in a good scenario right now. Boom, nice. And we got the wolf pelt. That's oh, it's an alpha wolf pelt. Come on. Could have gotten a wolf pelt. At least we got food, I guess.
I heard you needed a wolf pelt.
No way. Let's go. Perfect. As soon as the pelt trader arrives, I'll give him 2 nice gifts. And the campfire is now leveled up to level 5. While we wait for the pelt trader to arrive, I'm gonna go and craft ourselves log walls. Perfect. Now, what I think I'm gonna start doing is probably the entrance of the base. Let's place the first log wall right here, and there goes the second one. Since this whole time we've been struggling with food, I think it's about time we make ourselves the cooking pot. Let's go. Let's craft up the pot. Perfect. And let's drop it down. Let's see, where do we drop it down? I think right here will look nice. It looks like we're getting attacked. You know what? Let's use my 1 rifle ammo, and that's about all I have. That's why we need a better base with better blueprints, because these cultists, they have no shame. They just enter our base. It is finally day 5. All the trees have grew, and now it's time for the pelt trader. Now let's take both of our wolf pelts, and let's see what he has to offer for them. Come on, I need something good here. Okay. You know what? I'll take a good axe. That's not that bad. And take my alpha wolf pelt, sir. What'd you want? A rifle, strong flashlight, or an old flashlight? You know what? Let's just go strong flashlight. These are not good options you're proposing here, all right? But at least we've got ourselves the axe we've been waiting for, and now we can chop up the trees. For this base, we'll actually need a whole lot of wood, so it's time to grind it out. There's actually so many wood. That's why we make tree farms. These are super OP. And we are now at 39 logs and 37 bolts. Now what we're gonna do, obviously, make a bunch more log walls and also craft some bear traps. You know what? Why not? We're making the most defensive base out there. So let's use all the bear traps we can find. Nice. This is the first wall and there's much more to go. Alright, these are the first few walls placed, and actually this base is starting to look amazing, but with all the traps and defenses, it'll look much better. Look at how much defensive blueprints we have for the entrance. This is gonna be so crazy.
Yeah, this is definitely how much we needed. This is way more.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna finish the outline of this whole base, and then I'll make the entrance and put them all in. These cultists will stand no chance. And after grinding wood for a while, we now have 72 logs. So let's make a bunch more walls. Let's do this once again. Let's make it look really good. And that is the last one we now have. So I'm gonna go grind ahead and get a bunch more wood. But if you look at this wall, it's starting to take shape. I think we might want to make the entrance here, or I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. There's actually so many trees.
Yeah, how many did you plant?
I've got no clue, but a bunch. I think we'll be able to finish almost the whole thing now. Let's collect them all, put them all in the shredder, and see how much we've got. And that is it. 84 logs. That's insane. Let's make a bunch more of these log walls, and we can go and close it off. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, 5, and 6, and the last one, 7. Wait, what's happening with the deer?
I don't know, but I think he's trying to go through a wall for me.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can maybe get on top of the house. I did it! I'm on
No
top of the
way
house.
you're on top of the house.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, how the flip you even get up there?
Well, I used the deer. He's probably like 7 feet tall. He used to
that's
join
true.
the NBA.
Now that the overlay of the base has been completed, all we need is a few more log walls to make some half walls on each of these sides, and then place all the defensive blueprints. Alright, let's grab the 2 remaining logs walls we need, and let's put them like half walls. So this goes here, perfect. And this goes here. Look at that. This is a beautiful base. Since we will be attacked tonight, it's time to go ahead, pick up all the defensive blueprints, and start placing them down. Now, the first blueprints I want us to put is probably gonna be the bear trap, since we have so many. But first, what I'm gonna do is actually craft a bunch of these wood shelves storage thingies, and I'm gonna put them at the corner of these 2 so that even when the cultists are here, we can go in the base. Oh my goodness, chill, bro, chill. There's a lot of cultists entering the place. You see, if I had defenses, life would be easier. But you know what? Maybe I tried to place a few bear traps here. All right, now let's lure them all inside the bear traps. Let's see, will they fall for it? They did. Let me open up this one. Oh, I can't actually open it quite yet. But this seems to be doing a lot of damage, I'm not gonna lie. And perfect, and now that the cultist has been taken care of, it's time to put them all in the fire. And not only that, we actually need to get these defenses ready in time. Now, the only way to enter our base would be from these. To jump over these and then go in. Now, let's go ahead and put even more bear traps. Let's really make sure there's no way they can go in there. And I think this should be the last bear trap. Wait, let me see. Yep, I think this is the last bear trap. I think it's time we put the barricades. Well, do we put him straight maybe, or do we put him from the side? All right, let's go ahead and place the first one. Let's just make sure we're straight. This is the first defense blueprint done, and now I'm gonna add one in the entrance and probably one in the middle. Okay, yeah. Putting bear traps this early is probably not the greatest idea, but you know what? Grind never stop. We must place them all. Nice, that's a good one. This one right here, and I'm gonna put another one right here. Nice. Look at that. This looks insane. You know what? Just for the corners right here, just so that no cultists cheese the system, I'm gonna put one right here and probably throw in another one right here. This is actually the most secure base ever. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And the crazy thing is that we're not even done. I'm gonna go and actually place a bunch more here. Just, you know, just in case. Just for good luck, you know. Look at that. On this one. And we still have 3 more left. All right, where do we place them? All right, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking we should probably put it like this.
Oh, yeah, that's a smart idea. Look at that.
In the middle.
And now if we activate these, let's activate them all. Perfect. This is literally so impenetrable. You know what? As soon as the cultist will be here, that'll be the perfect way to test it out. First, I'm gonna go and make us 2 of these shelves. These will be our way in and out. Let's put some shelves right there. And let's put some shelves right here. Now, this is officially the safest base in 99 Nights in the Forest. It is time. In about 4 seconds, it'll be the time to see. Will the cultist be able to reach us? Let's find out. All right, so do you think we'll be successful?
I think we'll be successful because when I'm looking at here, we've got this wall that's defending us from them shooting us, and at the same time, we can just jump and shoot them.
Exactly.
Well, if they're getting brave enough, they can cross this, and yeah, they're gonna die.
Yep, let's find out. You know what? I'm going inside the base. Let me just alert them all inside and see. Will they go in? Let's see. Let's find out. Oh,
One's taking damage. Oh,
nice.
already gone.
Already one dead. Another one is dead. And I see another one right here. You know what? I'm gonna axe him. Hey, buddy, follow me, buddy. And now all I need you to do is jump for me, all right, boy? And
oh my goodness, they can't even get to the middle part. They're dying before.
Exactly. Yo, this is too insane. I'm gonna go try to see if there's much more in this direction. Let's see, any cultist that wants to play? Oh my goodness, I literally can't believe it. We took care of these cultists in not even 5 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the strongest defense base.